DaBaby career officially ends after this.
The best, mother-loving rapper.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Baby Jesus, a.k.a. DaBaby, a.k.a.
DaBaby is a superstar these days. He's climbed out of his legal ditches following the incident at Walmart and has been back on track as a rising rap star at the top of his game. However, he may have just blown it all with a recent stunt at one of his concerts. Welcome to Lime Report. Today we're talking about DaBaby's recent mess-up and how it could not only end his career, but also land him in jail. Thanks so much for joining us today. It really means a lot. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword CHAIN for a chance at our weekly $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. To see our coverage of DaBaby's past antics, check out our links in the video description below. DaBaby was performing at Prime Festival in Lansing, Michigan when he hopped off the stage and got down to the front row where fans started going wild. They screamed out his name, snapped photos, and reached out and hoped for a fist bump with their favorite rapper. But one fan got a little too close to DaBaby. A shocking video has surfaced, and in it, DaBaby made his latest foolish move. One of the concertgoers reached out his hand, and what his intentions were, we can't be sure, but it looks like he took a swipe at DaBaby's chain. It's hard to see in the video because it all happens so fast that the person's hand comes in a swiping motion downward in the vicinity of DaBaby's swinging chain. It may not have been intentional, but it looks like DaBaby thought that it was. After the hand movement, DaBaby reared back and let a punch fly. It was a sloppy punch, and DaBaby really reared forward with its movement, and it didn't hit the person he was aiming at. Right after he pulled back, DaBaby must have realized the mistake he made because he immediately pulled back and went to hop back on stage. We're told he performed for another 30 minutes before disappearing backstage. Here's why he may have made a huge mistake and will be headed off to prison if the person he swung at presses charges. DaBaby says that he discovered rap music back in 2014 and used it to change his life for the better. Before then, he had several run-ins with the law and had already accrued a significant rap sheet. His past charges included being arrested for driving with a fake license, as well as possession of illicit substances and a firearm. But DaBaby says that all changed when he got into rap. He says that he wanted to make a big change in his life for his own sake and for his children. He also told the media that he wanted to help the people around him. It seemed to everyone that he was changing into a positive person, and in many respects he was. However, nothing good lasts forever, as the expression goes, and now DaBaby is looking at exiting the rap scene. Keep watching to find out everything there is to know. DaBaby, despite being in a current legal situation following the Walmart incident, is still behaving like he's not on probation. DaBaby received a probation sentence following the action at the Walmart due to his concealed firearm, and while he doesn't face charges for the 19-year-old's passing, he is still in the loop of legal supervision. This is what could have him in prison if he keeps up the way he's been acting. If you don't know what we're talking about, don't worry, we'll explain it all in just a moment. But first, let's take it back to how DaBaby got his start. When DaBaby started making music, he committed, and things seemed to be paying off. DaBaby put out 7 mixtapes in the next 2 years, the only way to truly make it as an independent rap artist. First, there was Nonfiction in 2015, then God's Work, which itself was a series of mixtapes. He followed those with Baby Talk, another series, and $1 Billion Baby. After that came Back on My Baby Jesus Bleep, with more music to come in the following year. Very quickly, DaBaby adapted to the rap game and put in the work that's required to rise to the top. He did so in great style, residing in the esteemed position he currently occupies. His hit single Suge went double platinum and got all the way up to number 7 on the charts in the United States. He used to go by the stage name Baby Jesus, but he changed it to DaBaby in 2017 when he started really taking off. DaBaby proclaimed himself the best rapper alive and cultivated a massive fan base. Then things started to get tough for the famous rapper. His run-ins with the law started to continue. Let's examine exactly why DaBaby has a muddled past with the police. On July 22, 2018, DaBaby was arrested in Raleigh, North Carolina. He was in town to perform at an event, but when he got there, he was taken into police custody. Somehow, authorities located a firearm on DaBaby's possession that was not registered under his name. This got him booked for possession of a stolen firearm and began his second streak of trouble with the police. Just a few months later, DaBaby had gone out to a local Walmart with his baby mama and their 2 children, reportedly shopping for winter coats. While the rapper and his family were looking at jackets, a 19-year-old named Jalen Craig and another man approached DaBaby. They got into an argument, and then it said that Craig pulled out a firearm and threatened DaBaby in front of his children. DaBaby reacted as anyone like him might. He drew his own weapon and fired at Craig. The 19-year-old would-be assailant then passed away in the store. With witnesses everywhere, DaBaby stayed put and waited for the police to arrive. The authorities took 4 people in for questioning, and at the end of it, DaBaby was charged for carrying a concealed firearm. All things considering, the charges were pretty light for ending a person's life in a Walmart, but the self-defense argument goes a long way in the southern states. DaBaby was protecting his young children and their mother. DaBaby ignored his lawyer's advice not to comment on the Walmart incident and issued this video statement. "If them gunshots ain't go off, bleep. My bleeping daughter could have got hit. Son could have got hit. Me. The video shows him saying, "Bleeping lawyers telling me not to say something and bleep all that. 2 bleepers walk down on you and your whole bleeping family, threaten y'all, whip out on y'all. Bleep. Let me see what y'all gonna do. Feel me? I wasn't in no bleep produce section. I wasn't grocery shopping. I was buying my baby some more winter clothes. Bleep. It's cold outside. Bleep." In a later post, while reassuring his fans, DaBaby also says that his condolences go out to all parties involved. While he certainly has a flair for profanity, he's not wrong about a few basic points. He was shopping with his family made up of a 1-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son, and the mother of his children. They were looking at coats when 2 men started an altercation, eventually producing a firearm. Not only could the situation have become far worse for DaBaby and his family, it could have escalated to affect all the customers of the Walmart. By acting first, DaBaby may have prevented the unnecessary loss of life in a much bigger way. At least that's what the police seem to think, because he was never charged with anything more than carrying his concealed firearm. It looks like this run-in with the law actually worked out in DaBaby's favor, even though it left a 19-year-old without his life and caused quite the scene inside the superstore. A few months later, DaBaby was publicly cleared of any wrongdoing by the police department under the grounds of self-defense. However, this case was not entirely over for the famous rapper. He still had to account for the concealed firearm and ended up with 1 year of probation. All things considered, that's pretty light, and it looks like DaBaby got off easy again. But things didn't slow down for DaBaby after that. In the spring of 2019, DaBaby was seen on camera watching his security detail mercilessly subdue a fan backstage at one of his shows. The fan, an amateur rapper, had reportedly asked for a picture with DaBaby, and DaBaby had said no. The young fan wouldn't leave it alone, though, and DaBaby's security guards started wailing on him. Almost the entire incident was recorded, and the fan had to be taken to the hospital. There it said that he slipped into a coma for several days and incurred some $75,000 in medical bills. While no criminal charges have been brought against DaBaby, he is facing a civil suit. The fan he was hurt is looking for a big settlement to help with his medical bills and to compensate him for the emotional pain he experienced. DaBaby will probably have to cut that check too, if he doesn't want this whole thing spiraling out of control. And it well could. If DaBaby can't clear this up, he could find himself liable for his security team's actions. If his security guards claim that DaBaby ordered them to lay into the man, then he could find his probation revoked and he would go to prison. While prison isn't a guaranteed end to DaBaby's career, as many rappers have made music behind bars, it would certainly slow him down. In prison, DaBaby would not be able to tour. In this fast-paced media world, stars can disappear just as fast as DaBaby came to fame. If DaBaby can't maintain a media presence under the hypothetical circumstances he does end up in prison, then he would surely lose a huge piece of his entertainment reputation. However, there are two sides to that coin. Many rappers have written and released huge songs while they were behind bars, such as XXXTentacion. To see our coverage of XXXTentacion's impactful life, check out the links in the video description below. The bottom line is, if that person decides to press any sort of charges, DaBaby's probation will be revoked and he will be landed right into prison. This is just another one of those wild stunts that has gotten him even closer to a life behind bars. So for his sake and for the sake of all of his fans, let's all hope that he comes out of this one on top and that he can cool it with these sorts of antics. If he's not careful, we could lose him as an artist due to extended incarceration. What do you think about all of this? Is DaBaby guilty of throwing that punch? Was that an actual punch or was it a stumble? Was it the fans' intention to grab at his chain? Or was it simply an accident? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments section below. We'd really love to hear them. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword chain for a chance at our weekly $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Thanks for tuning in and watching through to the end. This has been Lime Report, taking you through DaBaby's most recent blunder. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Lime Report.
I'm brown.
My face was there when my face was so hot, but then again, like, I'm still just living like a normal.
Did it cause a lot of inconvenience when they're making it?
Yeah, a lot of traffic.
But do some people like light rail?
You on the show? Like, what turns it on?
What turns it on the show?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I just see the
By the time to look, you know, we working. You know what I mean? We working. But shout out to the Real Ghosts. They in here right now. They shot the video. We got the Real Ghosts. You know what I mean? Yeah.
doing my thing, you know, here and there. And I ain't scary to it.
Switch. I just got to switch. I hit, you know what I mean?
Like, what's your switch?
I be quiet as hell. Walking in, I be backstage quiet, just chilling.
For sure. We shot that, you know, boom, like that. Shot that like quick one day.
Oh, one day?
Yeah, quick. Not even a full.
County.
Mecklenburg County, yeah. That's where I'm from.
Freedom Drive.
Yeah. Motherfuckers they don't know me. What's wrong? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm straight. Borderline be acting like I'm.
One day, like we shot that and got it out. Nah, we did. We shot, okay, a little bit one day, some more the second day, but it's out of here.
So, you know, we right here. You know what I mean? It wasn't no secret where we was at. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling.
Toddville Road.
Yeah.
Your uncle is amazing.
Say my name. I tell my DJ I'm ready. It's go time.
See, because like when I sign on,
You know what I mean? 113 million views.
Jeez.
So that played a major part. That song going crazy.
My God. Well, when was the